Welcome to 528 Portal, the space where your heart opens, your energy clears, and your higher self becomes your guide. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most powerful, most mystical, and most transformative placements in your entire birth chart. We're talking about your North Node, which many astrologers call your soul's contract in this lifetime. This isn't just about personality traits, this is about your destiny, the evolutionary path your soul chose for this specific incarnation. So, if you've ever felt a pull towards something new, something that feels both scary and right at the same time, you are likely feeling the call of your North Node. First things first, what exactly is the North Node? Before we get into all the spiritual layers and what it means for your life's purpose, let's get clear on the astronomy. The North Node is not a planet. It's not a star, an asteroid, or any physical, tangible object you can see in the sky. Instead, it is a mathematical point. Imagine the path the moon takes as it orbits the Earth, and then picture the path the sun appears to take from our perspective on Earth. That path is called the ecliptic. The North Node is the precise point where the moon's orbit crosses over the ecliptic path of the sun moving north. Naturally, there's an opposite point where the moon's orbit crosses moving south, and that is called the South Node. These 2 points, the North Node and the South Node, always sit exactly opposite each other in your chart. Astronomically, these nodes are incredibly important because they are what predict eclipses. When a new moon or a full moon happens near these points, we get a solar or lunar eclipse, powerful moments of cosmic reset. Spiritually, their meaning is just as profound. The nodes reveal your karmic direction, your soul's evolution, and the specific life lessons your soul chose to master before you even took your first breath in this body. The North Node represents the energy you came here to grow toward. It's your future, your potential, your destiny calling you forward. The South Node, on the other hand, is the energy you brought with you. It's familiar, comfortable, and deeply rooted in your past life memory and skills. Together, they form the axis of your soul's contract for this incarnation, a sacred agreement for growth. So how do you find your own North Node? It's actually very simple, and you don't need to be an expert astrologer. Just go to any free astrology website online. You'll be asked to enter your birth date, your exact birth time, and your birth location. Once you generate your chart, look for a specific symbol that looks like an upside-down horseshoe. That symbol represents your North Node. The sign it's in tells you the nature of your soul lesson, and the house it occupies shows you the specific area of life where this lesson will unfold. Your South Node will automatically be in the exact opposite sign. For example, if your North Node is in Leo, your South Node will be in Aquarius. If your North Node is in Pisces, your South Node is in Virgo. It's a perfect cosmic balance. Does the North Node affect everyone the same way? Well, yes and no. Every single person on this planet has a North Node in their chart. Everyone has a soul direction, a karmic path they are walking. However, how it manifests in your life is entirely unique to you. It's influenced by your entire birth chart, your upbringing, the conscious choices you make every day, your personality, and most importantly, your level of self-awareness. Think of your North Node as a soul GPS. The destination, the general direction is set, but the specific route you take, the detours, the scenic paths, the roadblocks you encounter, is completely unique to your journey. 2 people with the same North Node will live out that destiny in vastly different ways. And this brings us to the question of the house placement. Does the house really matter? Absolutely. The sign tells you how you are meant to evolve, the style, the energy, the archetypal qualities you need to embrace. The house, however, tells you where in your life this evolution is meant to happen. It's the arena of life where your destiny plays out. For example, a North Node in Cancer is all about learning emotional intelligence, nurturing, and vulnerability. But if that North Node is in the 4th house of home and family, the journey might be about creating a safe home and healing ancestral patterns. If that same North Node in Cancer is in the 10th house of career and public life, the journey is about bringing that nurturing, emotionally intelligent energy into your leadership style and your profession. Same sign, same lesson, but a totally different life arena. Now let's really explore the dynamic between the South Node and the North Node. Your South Node is your past life mastery. It's your comfort zone, your autopilot behaviors, and the set of skills you've already perfected over many lifetimes. It feels easy and natural. Your north node, on the other hand, often feels uncomfortable at first. It's unfamiliar, like learning a new language or a new skill. It represents the direction your soul chose for its next level of evolution. It's crucial to understand that neither node is good or bad. You don't want to abandon your south node entirely. You need to integrate it. A great metaphor is to think of your south node as the anchor of a ship and your north node as the sail. You need the anchor for stability and grounding in your innate gifts, but you need the sail to catch the winds of destiny and move forward into new waters. A fascinating thing about the nodes is when they become most active in our lives. Before the age of about 28 to 30, most of us are unconsciously living from our south node. We are operating on our childhood patterns, inherited behaviors, and past life habits. It's the path of least resistance, but then something major happens. Around age 28 to 30, during your first Saturn return, your north node begins to activate. This is often a period of profound awakening and re-evaluation. This is why so many people in their late 20s feel like their priorities are shifting dramatically. Old behaviors and relationships suddenly stop working. There's a deep internal soul-level demand for more alignment, more purpose, more meaning. Your north node journey is a lifelong path, not a quick lesson you learn and forget. It unfolds over decades, continually inviting you to grow. Every north node placement requires two fundamental things. You must embrace the unfamiliar growth of your north node, and you must consciously release the familiar, comfortable habits of your south node that are keeping you small. It's this dynamic balance that creates your soul's evolution. Now let's go sign by sign to discover what your soul came here to master. If your north node is in Aries, your soul came here to learn courage, initiation, and self-leadership. You are meant to embrace independence, initiate new paths, be assertive, and trust your own desires. The challenge is to release the south node in Libra's tendency to hide behind relationships, to choose harmony over your own truth, to people-please, and to lose yourself in others. Your destiny is to become the hero of your own life, to stand on your own 2 feet without apology. If your north node is in Taurus, your soul's contract is about embracing stability, grounding, and self-worth. You are here to build a peaceful, stable life anchored in your own values. Embrace financial foundations, physical comfort, slow and steady progress, and grounding in your body. You must release the south node in Scorpio's addiction to crisis, emotional chaos, dependency on others' resources, and intense survival patterns. Your destiny is to create a secure, abundant, and peaceful life rooted in unshakable self-worth. If your north node is in Gemini, your soul came to learn about curiosity, communication, and open-mindedness. Your path is to embrace listening as much as you speak, learning new things, sharing ideas, being adaptable, and seeing the nuance in every situation. You must release the south node in Sagittarius's tendency toward rigid belief systems, thinking you already have all the answers, and preaching instead of connecting. Your destiny is to become a divine messenger and a joyful, lifelong student. If your north node is in Cancer, your soul is here to learn about nurturing, vulnerability, and the profound power of emotional connection. You are meant to embrace your connection to family, whether biological or chosen, caretaking, creating a home, and trusting your intuition. You are being asked to release the south node in Capricorn's emotional detachment, the habit of running from feelings, workaholism, and hyper-independence. Your destiny is to lead with your heart, not with your armor. If your north node is in Leo, your soul came here to learn confidence, joyful self-expression, and creativity. Your journey is about embracing being seen, allowing yourself to feel joy and to play, tapping into your innate creativity, and stepping into heart-centered leadership. You need to release the south node in Aquarius's tendency to blend in, hide behind groups, remain emotionally detached, and fear expressing your unique, brilliant self. Your destiny is to shine your light without apology. If your north node is in Virgo, your soul came to this life to learn about groundedness, refinement, and practical service. You are here to embrace daily routines, discipline, healing practices, and attention to detail. This is about being of service in a tangible way. You must consciously release the South Node in Pisces' patterns of escapism, fantasy, avoidance, and drifting through life without structure. Your destiny is to create order, healing, and mastery in the material world. If your North Node is in Libra, your soul is here to learn about balance, partnership, and diplomacy. Your path is to embrace harmony, collaboration, fairness, and mutual respect in all your relationships. You must release the South Node in Aries' habit of impulsive independence, making self-centered choices and acting alone out of habit. Your destiny is to become a bridge between people, a diplomat, a true partner, and a unifier. If your North Node is in Scorpio, your soul came here to embrace depth, transformation, and radical emotional honesty. Your journey is about true intimacy, spiritual depth, sharing resources, and trusting your psychic awareness. You must release the South Node in Taurus' tendency to cling to material security, to hoard resources, and to live on the surface out of a fear of vulnerability. Your destiny is to become a master of transformation and emotional truth, an alchemist of the soul. If your North Node is in Sagittarius, your soul is here to learn about wisdom, freedom, and expansion. You're meant to embrace your own truth, big picture thinking, faith, travel, and the search for meaning. You must release the South Node in Gemini's habit of getting lost in gossip, overthinking small details, and focusing on trivial information instead of the grand vision. Your destiny is to become a seeker, a teacher, and an explorer of the world and its wisdom. If your North Node is in Capricorn, your soul came to this life to learn about leadership, responsibility, and long-term discipline. Your path is to embrace structure, healthy boundaries, self-mastery, and your own ambition. This is about building a legacy. You must release the South Node in Cancer's dependency, emotional impulsiveness, avoidance of responsibility, and fear of authority. Your destiny is to become the powerful and capable architect of your own life. If your North Node is in Aquarius, your soul is here to learn about innovation, collaboration, and collective awareness. Your journey is to embrace community, friendship, humanitarian ideals, and your own unique eccentricity. You are here to contribute to the greater good. You must release the South Node in Leo's self-centered motives, the need for constant validation, and the tendency to dramatize emotions for attention. Your destiny is to offer your unique gifts to the collective. And finally, if your North Node is in Pisces, your soul came here to learn about spirituality, compassion, and surrender. Your path is to embrace your intuition, your artistic gifts, flow, imagination, and a deep spiritual connection. You must learn to trust in divine timing. The challenge is to release the South Node in Virgo's need for control, perfectionism, harsh judgment, and needing a logical reason for everything. Your destiny is to live from a place of soul-led trust instead of rigid structure. Remember, your North Node is not a final destination you arrive at. It is a direction you grow toward for your entire life. It's a compass pointing you home to your highest self. Every step you take toward its energy aligns you more closely with your highest timeline, and every time you resist it and fall back into old South Node patterns, life has a funny way of gently, or not so gently, redirecting you. Follow the direction of your soul and watch as your life begins to unfold in the most extraordinary ways. Thank you for tuning into 528 Portal. May your heart stay open, your intuition stay clear, and your path stay aligned. If this message resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe for more deeply transformative content.